Fine. I watched a Mark Rober video. Yes, I watched a Mark Rober video. And
I thought you don't like him.
well, the thing was, Safety 30 already talked about the video. And so I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. And so when the video actually went up, I was like, all right, I guess I'll watch it. So he was talking about how to take care of drones, you know? Because we have all this air defense to take out, you know, fighter jets and that kind of stuff. Nothing to take out hobby drones. And hobby drones can be very dangerous. And he talks about, like, the 6 ways to do it, but he missed one of the ways. Now, I don't know if he missed it because it's just not practical, or if I don't know. I don't know why he would miss it. But he talked about the 6 ways to take out a drone. You can hack it. You can shoot it with microwaves. You can shoot it with a laser. You can hit it with another drone. You can stop it with a net. There was another one. I can't remember. But the point is, but none of those. But they missed the whole idea of, oh, I don't know, how about using a particle accelerator?
Yeah, everyone just has those in their back pocket.
Well, no, but if you're the U.S. military, and when you go to get cancer treatment, they literally have a particle accelerator sitting right there to douse you with X-rays, and not X-rays, to douse you with with beta radiation, and they can adjust the strength of it, so they can adjust the penetration of it, so they get it so that it imparts most of its energy exactly where they want it, to target the tumor and nothing else. It's really cool. But so I was just like, well, there's a thing, directed energy weapons is actually what they call lasers, and they use particle accelerators. So my question is, well, because he talked about the lasers could be defeated with a pie tin, and the microwaves could be defeated with copper tape. But I'm like, none of those are going to stop beta radiation or proton radiation. They're going to go
paper
right through. What?
Doesn't paper stop beta radiation?
Stops alpha radiation.
What's paper?
Paper stops alpha radiation.
Then what's... I thought there was something simple that stops beta.
Lead.
No, I thought that was gamma.
Oh, it's concrete. You can't put concrete on a drone. It is concrete. So, I was just like, you can't put anything light around a drone that can stop the beta radiation. Not that I'm aware of, but maybe the military and them know different. So I'm like, why not, particle center, and just take out drones that way. It's just a thought. It's just a simple little thought. But, why not, right? I think it would work.
I don't know.
There's got to be other more creative ways. And they show them in the video. And actually, I just saw Backyard Scientist just upload a video of what he used to take out the drones. He didn't build it, though. He just rented it. They actually used it to get rid of birds. It's a giant vortex cannon. Except they use propane and oxygen. They boom. Really cool. So I don't understand why Mark Rober didn't use beta radiation. I just can't, because you're not going to be able to put anything light enough around the drone, and by that point you might lose all your nimbleness.
There's other materials you're not thinking of.
Chrome was already open.
Which one can I use?
To the right. No, it's the right. Do you know your right and left?
I wanted to choose that one.
Don't use that one. And plus, Chrome's already open over here.
Oh, what's wrong with that one?
I don't use that one. Don't use that one.
What is that one used for?
Nothing. I can't get rid of it.
Okay.
Without deleting my account, so I don't use it. No, it's not for what you think. It literally just sits there. I can't get rid of it.
Clothing, sheets of plastic, a thin sheet of aluminum foil.
Huh. Really? Oh, several feet of concrete or thin sheet of A few inches of lead may be required to stop the more energetic gamma rays.
That's gamma. We're talking about beta.
Huh. Okay, so it doesn't take anything to stop the beta. Okay, so then, protons. We just use protons. Whatever. Fuck it. Or neutrons.
You just cover it in aluminum foil. You're good to go.
Because we can't accelerate neutrons. Which is what they were already doing. They're just wrapping it in... But he should have mentioned it, though.
I'm sorry?
What?
What am I apologizing? I didn't even watch
protons.
the video.
We should use protons. Because protons should be able to get through just like neutrons. They just go through anything. Can't accelerate neutrons,
Not
unfortunately.
anything. Neutrinos go through anything.
Yeah, but you can't accelerate enough neutrinos to kill something. They'll interact with enough matter to do anything.
That's what you meant.
No. We want it to destroy the drone. So we need it to go through the shielding and then impart its energy before just leaving.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
Yeah.
What about protons?
No. Protons, no. They bounce off.
Do they actually?
Yes.
How come a neutron can penetrate but a proton can't? Is it just because the neutron's not charged?
No, well, yeah, the proton has a charge.
Yeah, but if it's traveling near the speed of light...
That's how they found out the atomic radii of atoms. They bombard it with protons.
Yeah, but it bounced off gold. Gold's, like, literally... You could, if it wasn't so damn expensive, you could use it as freaking radiation shielding. Although, you shouldn't, because it does turn radioactive if it's bombarded with enough neutrons. So that's why you can't use gold. But, other than the fact that it's super expensive, and it will turn radioactive. But you could.
You could.
You're not, but like I said, you're not going to line your thing with gold or anything heavy. It's going to have to be light.
Aluminum.
Aluminum doesn't stop. Aluminum doesn't stop. Fine. Well, we got to figure out. I guess we
says right there, aluminum foil
stops beta radiation, but not alpha or neutrons.
Paper will stop alpha.
Sorry, not. You know, protons and neutrons. You're not stopping protons and neutrons with a piece of paper or anything. Neutrons. God, you need a lot of shit to stop neutrons. So
let's look that up.
You need like feet of concrete and lead. Like 8 inches of lead will stop all neutrons. Several feet of concrete.
Wait, why are you trying to stop neutrons?
We're not. We're trying. Unfortunately, we can't use neutrons as a thing because we can't.
So then there's no need to worry about them.
Why can't we use protons?
There's no need to
What
worry
stops
about
protons?
them.
Google it. You're the one next to the keyboard.
That's spelled wrong. There we go.
No. I don't know. That's not. Proton radiation.
Still spelled wrong. Proton therapy.
Oh, look at that! They already use it for freaking. We already have particle accelerators for it. Perfect. So the question is, what can we use to stop protons? Power energy to treat cancer and cancer radiation. This has long been used. Proton therapy has shown promise. It's cancer. They suggested that proton therapy may side effects of the traditional.
I don't think this is what we want.
No, it's not. What material? Shielding materials.
Yeah. Damn it.
Materials with high atomic numbers such as iron and lead. Like I said, nothing light.
Iron's not too bad.
For stopping protons, while materials with low atomic numbers such as polyethylene are suitable for stopping neutrons.
Oh, there we go.
But we're using protons because we can't accelerate neutrons. Oh, perfect! Even better. Now, what's the distance that protons can fly through the air? Something tells me it's not very far.
What does that mean? How far can they before they're slowed down? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because, you know, I don't know about you, but air is a bit of a bitch. Because not only do we have to worry about the inverse square law, we also have to worry about the air stopping it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're gonna ionize a lot of air. It's gonna be freaking cool. You can see this. You can see this just beam, just. You know, you can't see the protons, but you can see the trail of ionized air that will leave behind you. And, you know, like, you might cause electromagnetic pulse and fry everybody's cell phones in the vicinity, but, problems.
It is what it is.
But, what you're not going to have close to the particle accelerator anyways, but it might work on the drones.
Maybe.
So, there we go, folks. Well, why did... Mark Rober's an idiot. He didn't talk about this. It's a very real... It's one of the best directed energy weapons there are. Personally.
Which one?
Proton guns.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many people have a personal proton gun?
The U.S. military has proton guns.
No, not the average civilian.
Well, why would you need one?
A drone attack.
Are you worried about a drone attack?
On my apartment, yeah.
Is the cartel coming after you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know when and where they're going to attack, but I need to be ready.
Well, according to Mark, if you want to protect yourself from drone attacks, you just need to use other drones.
I'll just buy a proton gun off Amazon. How much does Amazon? How much do those things go for on Amazon?
Well, if the CT machine that Linus talked about today said, if you have to ask how much it is, you can't afford it. The CT machine.
Yeah, I'm not talking about a CT.
These are toy proton guns.
I want a real proton gun.
Particle accelerator. Look up particle accelerator.
I want a real proton gun.
Oh my god. You're just getting toys. Look up particle accelerator. We could probably find one at Alibaba.
These are books.
Yeah, so you can build your own.
Okay. Handheld.
Handheld?
Yeah, I wanted a gun, right? Like a handheld thing.
I mean, I would have a computer to do this because I'm pretty sure when
DIY.
Personal Large Hadron Collider. I don't need a Large Hadron Collider. And who the hell is going to dig a freaking 20-kilometer long tunnel?
Tabletop accelerator? Make your own particle accelerator at home. There you go. It takes 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Quite impressive. What is happening? Most professional Van de Graaff. This is the Van de Graaff generator. I guess technically it accelerates particles, but we're not going to be accelerating protons to near the speed of light with this.
Can we miniaturize this so I can hold it in my hand?
No.
Let's see.
Electro Boom tried to make a handheld Tesla coil. It didn't work. Your problems are high voltage has a habit of... What are the comments? It's the most inefficient way to move a steel ball ever. I want to see what the comments say on this video.
Arrangements of metallic strips that we have made on the plate, such that these two rails carry positive charges and these four carry the negative charges. Okay. So effectively there will be a circular electric field.
Congratulations. If I wanted to build a rail gun, I'd go somewhere else.
These ones will be positive, these ones negative.
So this positive,
okay.
these negative.
Would this actually work?
This is a neutral for now. So when you stand
Watched
on something,
it. This is
you get
real.
that charge, right? So
This is not movie magic. This is real.
My ass is not movie magic.
Stay over here with attractor. So
Okay.
you know effectively your acceleration over here. And so on when it comes here.
If I've learned
to
anything,
it's
this is a
negative,
ping pong ball covered in
negative charges
tinfoil.
and
If I've learned anything from Electro
and
Boom,
again, this cycle completes and hence it performs a rotation.
I see.
And overall, since
I
the
see,
friction
I
is
see.
affecting
Professor,
charges
I want to see.
up till a point till friction or work compensate near.
Yeah, okay.
This is
So we'll
this
just
is
start
this
with-
is.
And this is your
absurd.
Wendy graph.
Yeah, this is our Wendy graph generator.
Yeah, generating.
They used a piece of magazine.
It works.
I guess.
John.
Since regard counts.
Where is the dome?
You know, it's a ping pong ball.
It works.
You can see the still chasing each other in the diametrical opposite
I don't think we need a Van de Graaff generator to do this.
I did it with one.
You have done this?
I did it with one.
Can we just do this with a wall outlet? Or does it have to be high volt?
Get up to speed.
They are getting up to speed.
Please show me right the time.
Yes, yes.
But how are...
There are some charge breakouts on the floor.
I still think this is real.
What do you mean? You're watching it right now.
Well, you can fake this, sir. They're ping pong balls. You
I
can...
don't.
We need a Van de Graaff generator. It's been on my list, as is a Tesla coil of things to build at some point.
This
Tesla.
doesn't strike me as something like that.
Please show me right the time.
Well, go to the comments. See what the comments say.
Ping pong balls coated in aluminum tape. Electrical charges supplied by the Van de Graaff generator.
Great. Comments.
Good work. Cool. I love
7
how
comments.
Cycled the project is.
Sketchy AF, but I'm here for it. It's not very sketchy.
It's just static electricity. Nice work.
Anyways, doesn't really matter. Point is,
I think it's real.
whatever. I want to build an actual particle. We need a particle accelerator. For other experiments, too. I need to be able to accelerate protons. To, you know, near the speed of light. Where would I get one of those?
We checked Amazon.
I think we need to look up proton... Can we buy our own proton therapy machine? Think the hospital will sell us theirs?
Yeah, not in your price range.
Sir.
Does a to pay you well to buy something from the hospital? Yeah, I don't think so.
No. You see, we're becoming defense contractors.
That does not pay you enough to go up to the hospital and bribe them to sell you.
She
one.
doesn't need to. We're becoming defense contractors. We can get loads of investors, warmongers.
All right, I'll leave that up to you.
Perfect. I'll go find some I'll go find some people that are willing to invest in defense contractors. And when you're like, oh,
I call your BS right now. I call your bluff. No
Well-
way.
well-
Tomorrow you are not going to wake up and start making phone calls.
well, when I have a proton therapy machine and I have millions of dollars and I'm shooting down drones
I'll be the one laughing.
in White Sands missile range, and when you ask, oh, Doc, can I have some money? No.
No.
You're not going to get any money from me.
I'll be off on my own little excursion.
Still huffing lead fumes, working on batteries.
I don't work on batteries. I work in the calibration lab.
Oh.
We've been over this.
Oh, that's right. You changed. Either way, you're still
I
be huffing
changed.
lead fumes.
I've become enlightened.
With lead fumes.
I've changed. I've become enlightened.
By lead fumes.
I came to the age of reasoning.
With lead fumes.
A new enlightened individual.
That's what the Romans said about the lead in their water.
The Renaissance era. This is my era of Renaissance.
Okay, that was coffee. So, wait, hold on. That was all generated by the conquering of other lands. Are you enslaving people and conquering lands that we don't know about?
No, it was the Industrial Revolution.
No, that was post-Renaissance. That was the Enlightenment. That was actually post-Enlightenment period.
I'm talking about the Industrial Revolution, the 1700s.
It's 1800s. The Age of Enlightenment was pre-Industrial Revolution.
Age of Reasoning, cultural movement in the 18th century. That is the 1700s, in case you didn't know.
Right, but when did the Industrial Revolution start?
$1700s. Like I said.
1760. But, like I said, it's still the
1700s.
end. The Industrial Revolution is...
It's an era.
But it often marks the end of the Enlightenment period.
It's still 18th century. It's still 18th century. Okay?
Sorry. Maybe I should be more specific. The American Industrial Revolution, which did start in the 1800s.
We're not talking about the American Revolution.
No, Industrial Revolution.
I was talking about the European Industrial Revolution.
Okay.
That's where the Enlightenment was. That's where Newton and all them were from.
Either way, but it's often said that the Industrial Revolution it was the end of the Enlightenment period.
We're not talking about the American Revolution. And the American Industrial Revolution. I'm talking about the European, Britain.
Yeah, but it still stands.
18th century.
Okay, whatever, but it still stands.
What does?
The Industrial Revolution was the beginning of the end of the Enlightenment period.
It doesn't matter. There's still a crossover.
Okay, I never said there wasn't any crossover.
I'm talking about it's 18th century. That's
I see that.
That's all I'm referencing. 1800s.
Right, but it's the beginning of the end of the Enlightenment period.
There's an overlap. It's not like as soon as it ended, it started.
I never said that.
I'm not gonna.
That's why I said beginning of the end. Are you listening to the beginning of the end?
No, I don't want to. No. We're just talking. I'm not talking about that. I don't care about that. I'm just talking about the era.
Okay, great. I know it started on some stupid hill in Britain when some guy built a frickin' mill.
Yeah, in the cotton gin.
That was sometime later. Yeah.
Whitney.
See, remember when I said you're enslaving other people and taking over? That was the Enlightenment period.
I'm not taking over land. That's not what I'm talking about.
Did.
That's not what I'm talking about.
But that's what they did.
That's not the only thing they did.
They took a sip of coffee and went, huh, that guy looks different. I'm going to take his stuff.
That's not what I'm talking about, though.
But that's what they did.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. They did other things.
Well, you're being enlightened.
You're making a stereotype over an entire era. They did other things than just one thing. You do realize that, right?
They also crashed trains. They just did shit.
That's not what I'm talking about. They did other things.
Anyways, either way, you're being enlightened by lead.
I don't mess with lead anymore.
Too late. It doesn't go away. Remember that, kids. Lead just stays in the body.
I think
it doesn't
you
go
interact with more lead than I have in a yearly basis.
Possible. No.
I don't have a box of lead in my room.
One time today. And I was wearing PPE.
I'm sure you were.
Gloves and a mask.
I'm sure that's all it takes. One little woof.
Yeah, one little woof of lead is not going to cause it. But repeated woofs, 40 hours a week.
I don't do 40 hours a week of lead.
Back in the day you did.
I did not.
Fine. Whatever.
It was a week. It was one day of the week, and that one day was like not even an hour long. Like a couple minutes just to do your thing and then move on.
We'll see. They really made you guys use leaded solder instead of non-lead?
Yes, because it is superior to non-leaded.
Yeah, I know it's superior, but it's also toxic.
But it is superior. The pros outweigh the cons.
Isn't it? It's cheaper too, isn't it?
I don't know if it's cheaper. That's not the pros, though.
I guess it's not going anywhere where you're going to have little kids going, and licking it, so.
Yeah, it's on the inside of an airplane.
You ever had little kids lick the inside of an airplane?
No, I don't know what they do.
Well, I've seen it.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
I've seen lots of things. Things you couldn't even imagine.
I'm sure.
Wow.
What?
Nothing. Anyways, like I said, it'll be worth millions of dollars. Just have to get a proton therapy gun. Granted, it also has to be focused to infinity. So hopefully, I don't know. I don't know how you. It's not light, so you don't know if you focus it. How do you focus a proton therapy gun? I think they just, by focusing it, I think they just have to change the power output. Interesting. How? Either way, it'll be freaking cool. What I find interesting is, yeah, that's just on little drones. No, but it was the dumbest thing. This Mark Rober video when he showed like, yeah, just hit it with another drone, and I'm like, okay, that seems like is that really the best solution? Really, there were 6 solutions. Why can't I remember all of them?
On-site dementia.
No.
You're just a denier. It's okay. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Just happened to you a little earlier than most.
Actually, I think dementia sets in really early.
And for you, it set in.
No,
especially early.
like it just because your brain starts to deteriorate like soon.
Well, I'm sure yours
It
already
just
has.
takes years as we begin to figure out. Kind of like Huntington's.
Well, think about it. Since you've graduated, think about how many years have passed. You haven't been using your brain.
I use it enough.
Yeah, I don't think it's sufficiently enough.
No. But it's been used. I don't see you designing steel-lined boxes.
We'll use it for other things.
Like huffing lead. Oh man, that joke's never gonna get old.
I'm sure you have lead. You probably have enough lead for the rest of us.
No.
I mean, that's why you have a box, isn't it?
No.
I'm sure it is.
It's to contain the radiation,
Okay.
which is contained by the plastic. That's besides the point.
That's what you want to tell yourself.
Anyways, you're in a mood today. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcasts every Friday, noon, such time, and good night.